stick. So what do I do? Pull it up there as far as I can? It's not going to roll uphill too fast.
No, it won't roll away on us.
No.
We'll just throw something.
Come on, you can get out.
Oh, it's a warm day. It's warm today. All right, the new shiny Packard head gasket has arrived, so that's very exciting. Let's just check it out. Yeah, okay, so it looks like it's for a completely different engine, so that's really exciting. So that's also actually, I think, the first real serious setback for Team Packard here. So we've had a brief and somewhat grouchy team meeting here, and we've decided that we're going to just try and run with the old one because it'll take weeks to get another one here. And I'm going to do some repairs on the old one. It's damaged here. It looks like it was leaking or blown. Can we see that? Not really. Yeah, so I'm going to try and repair some of these little failures here, and then we're going to shine it all up the best we can, and we're going to spray several cans of this bullshit on there, and then we're going to just see how she goes.
Hope for the best.
Hope for the best, because you know, time is money.
And we ain't got neither.
We got neither. Well, we certainly, now we're short $150 and have no time.
We need someone that's really good at bending metal, at shaping metal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Meanwhile, all we have is me. It's no rusty Plymouth, but we'll bang it into shape anyway. Just trying to see, it's folded right along this edge. It's folded flat there and squeezed out, whereas the other fold should be along this edge. So I'm going to try and push this down and refold that there. That's what we want it to look like.
This one, slightly different.
Yeah, so first thing I think to do is take your glasses off, Grandpa. No, it's very soft. That's the other risk, is if we crack it.
Yeah, you just kind of want to massage it back into shape,
Right,
eh?
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll get it.
I don't know if you could do this with your modern head gaskets,
Well,
eh?
the good thing is we could just melt down a penny and fucking whistle her together.
Oh, yeah, right.
7 or 8.
7 or 8 pennies.
7 or 8 bottles of Iron Tight. Okay, lay it flat now.
Either way,
Actually,
this thing's gonna sing today.
Oh, that's looking really good, buddy.
Yeah, I think we got her.
And then I'm gonna spend the next 6 hours cleaning the head gasket. And she was laying down.
She listens.
Oh, she's
Impressive. Good Frankers. Becoming a good doggo.
She'll be a good dog one day.
Oh, you are a nice puppy.
I'm always a good dog, Dad.
I don't think we need it much better than that.
So that was the worst part of it.
That was the worst of it. And that was one of the major reasons that I decided we should get a new one. So now that that's fixed, yeah, good. That'll run. I'm convinced of it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about this.
Yeah. No, would have been nice, but that's not the worst thing that could happen. Maybe Matt and I will take the hood off the Packard.
Okay. Sure, I got a few minutes. Oh yeah, you can get the part number.
Very good, yeah. All right, boss, was that fun or what?
Oh, there you go, yeah. That was a hoot. Nothing like spending 3.5
like
hours
detailing an old
a
head
gasket that probably isn't going to seal.
Shh,
Okay,
it'll be fine.
stop it.
It'll be fine. There. If we had seen that, we could have avoided some trouble. But the one we got says 993, so that's a bit of a problem.
And what is also cool...
Oh yeah, there we go. So it's probably original equipment?
I don't know.
I don't know, I guess it's hard to say.
Definitely says Packard on it.
Definitely somebody stamped Packard in that. And it wasn't me. So what do we think? We got a little bit of... I mean, we're not going to try and convince anybody this thing is perfect, but I think with the damaged one repaired, I think it'll go. I think we have very little... At this point, we have no choice. We don't have 6 more weeks to wait for another one. So this came out... It came back way better than I even hoped, and certainly a better job than I would have done.
Well, we fixed the problem, right? Which I don't even know which one it was. Maybe this one?
It was one of those two. Yeah. Just give her a couple of candy coats there, and we're gonna take everything up to the maximum recommended torque, and then we're gonna add a few pounds just to compensate for the fact that it's been squished once already. And we're just gonna have to hope that works, because we just simply don't have the time or the ability, or even frankly the money to buy another one. So if anybody wants a Packard Straight-8 small block head gasket, leave a comment.
Number 993.
Number 993. Anybody needs a number 993, you just let us know. And send $150. No, that's really awesome. Thanks, man.
Well, we'll see.
The hell happened to my truck, you bastard?
It's a great work.
This thing was mint. I've been cleaning up all of the studs so that we can put the manifolds back on. And we're getting ready to, we're going to clean up the valve covers, the side ones here. Then we're going to clean up the side of the block and the top of the block and start putting stuff together. We may put the starter in sooner than later just to crank everything over and see what happens. So that would mean we're probably going to put the distributor in so that we drive the oil pump at the same time, and that means we should probably change the oil. So I might do that now.
Hey Scott, what you doing?
Oh, hey buddy. Well, time for the first oil change since about probably 1960-ish in the Packard here. This car was sitting right in the mud. Like, it had no wheels when I got it, so all of this is rusty from just sitting on the grass and the mud, probably since the 60s. Amazingly, the pan is not rusted through, and the oil coming out is oil and not water, so that's a big improvement over the other car that we were doing. It looks on the surface like we have an intact bottom end anyway. I don't see any connecting rod chunks or large pieces of bearing.
And we have a starter.
All right.
Why don't we put it in that hole? And...
I'm gonna trade you for the bolts there.
Okay.
Oh, this is not comfortable.
How are those studs?
They're not comfortable. Yeah. Okay. Oh, at least it's light.
Does that help you, or is it right in your eyes?
Fine.
Oh, pretty easy. It's a good thing we have a paint booth.
Oh no, hey. Just like everything else around here, once you just kind of bang it out and just dust some paint on and hope for the best. Today's things Jay Leno doesn't have to do, repair old head gaskets. Yeah, look at that, I just kind of banged it out, right? Just bang out the damage.
Well, I'm just concerned about all of it. Hey, look at all the little bends.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know how much of that's original.
Right here, spray a gasket.
Yeah, well,
so there you
gasket.
go.
Let's spray it. So, I mean, it's got some rust. It's not a great, but we're all in, really. We got nothing.
Well, it's nice.
It's either going to go or it isn't. So we've cleaned it up the best we can and fixed as much of it as we can.
It's only 40 head bolts, right?
It's only 40 bolts to take it off again.
Ready?
Okay, hit it. Nice though. No stripes.
No stripes, no stripey. Is it metallic?
That's right. Don't make me get the silver gasket spray. Okay, put one coat on and then stand outside for a while.
Oh,
high tack smells really
Yes. You like that?
Yeah, I'd say that's fucking, I don't know. Oops, shit. Well, I dropped my sandpaper, so that's pretty much good enough then.
Late into the evening.
Once again.
Again.
7 for sure.
Wow, we've spent a certain amount of time cleaning this engine. We're all getting pretty familiar with it though. You know, it's kind of fun. Like, you know, now we kind of understand how these work. And whether or not it actually works, well, it's getting time to figure that out. Standing in for Team Captain Dean. Team Captain Steven surveying the wreckage. Boy, this thing throws a rod in the first 5 seconds, I'm gonna be pissed, eh?
Right?
Not as pissed as Steven.
Yeah.
He's not hedging at all, he's going all in.
It's not throwing a rod. It's gonna purr like a kid.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Any oil pressure? That's spinning pretty nice.
Pretty nice, eh? And looking pretty clean. Look at the clean oil washing down there.
Yeah, there's not a lot of... I think we've done a successful job here.
Nice job by the team captain.
Well, I think the plan is to turn it over now at the starter, once this is all clean, and make sure
that we're happy with everything.
And let's try and get a little oil pressure somehow, some way. Like maybe we'll see something here. Okay, we doing it? Okay, are you guys watching for oil pressure?
Is it in neutral or?
Oh,
it's in neutral.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It ain't gonna start.
Any oil pressure?
That's impressive.
It is.
It really rips. 12 volt though.
Yeah.
I got very low compression at this point.
Are all the valves opening and closing?
Oh,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's even loading the motor a little bit.
Oh yeah, there we go.
What?
Right there. See?
Yeah, coming up around the lifters.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hit it again.
The first drop starting by the gallery there. That's it.
Okay, well,
Primed.
Yeah.
we have oil pressure. Confirmed.
Yeah, we're not saying how much, but we weren't asking for
More than
much.
atmospheric.
Plus one.
Yeah, great.
Okay. Well, the engine seems content enough.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, if it's there, it can't be too far off for the rest of it.
That's right. I'm content. Let's put the manifold on.
Wait, where's the shit? Where's the rattle can gasket? Let's go.
Gasket,
Hammering these or what?
Oh no, that's not really.
Is this the stuff you're talking about?
No, I wouldn't
No.
use that.
What are you
That's a
talking
waste
about?
of time. We need silicone.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I asked.
Yeah.
yeah, but
you
you need
guys
the
are-
right.
no,
You
we
need the
need
right
to-
stuff. Do you have the right stuff?
The rice.
Not the actual right stuff. Not the actual right stuff.
The right
See,
stuff,
this
yeah.
is the thing.
Black
Okay,
in color.
It needs to
I'm
be
gonna-
the
I'm gonna
correct
get
stuff.
Everything I got.
And then that's what we use.
It's gonna start with gap, tub and tile. Work our way up to windshield.
PL 2000.
Look at how detailed that. What do we call it? A tappet cover?
Yeah.
Nice.
The tappets live in there.
Sure. Because there's no rockers, is there?
Yeah, no, nothing's rocking and rolling in this car.
This is like high revving, lightweight valve train.
Similar to a lawnmower or a
Okay.
rototiller.
Look at these nice copper gaskets there.
Did you guys put them in the oven to just anneal them to make sure you get a good seal out of them again?
I don't know. I'm not.
You want a little bit on there on the intake?
I'm not signing off on nothing.
All right.
The intakes. Yeah, just do the intakes.
Just the intakes?
I'm not saying it won't be perfectly fine, but I'm not signing off on anything.
Well, you've seen the head gasket, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we got? We got an intake here. That's
in
it.
the middle, yeah.
That's it.
That's all you have. 4 intakes.
Isn't
and
that
they're,
neat?
They're paired, yeah.
Well, why have so many? You don't need so many, right?
Exactly.
Everyone gets crazy with these individual intake ports.
Little gappy on top here. Oh, okay.
there you go.
Yeah, right there.
Little gaps.
There we go. I'll do more of
that
a natural
thing?
sunlight.
That's fine.
Thanks for the lighting improvement there. Jim on lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beauty.
What year is this gasket?
Okay, let's go.
Oh,
let's
it's
go just a
OEM.
little bit here.
Oh, come on. Just
Yeah, we've
what?
been doing the bottom
Jimmy
just
insisted.
for. Yeah.
The
What?
engineer has spoken.
Where's the bottom? Which
The
one's
bottom
the
is this.
It doesn't
That's
have
the
that top part on it.
Fine.
It's fine. Look at that. Hey, there's another $8 the man ain't getting from me. Where's the bolt?
$15 worth of
here.
steel
$15 worth of seal and $29 worth of my time.
for something that'll leak.
It's gonna leak anyway.
Okay, we're ready for a mani. An intake and manifold.
What the?
We're going to call Nanny.
The silicone's gonna be dry before we get it
The
in there.
the Diz.
I've
Listen,
never heard any of these.
flat rate buddy over here. Mr. Flat Rate, he's
Manny
fucking.
Dizzy. I got a Manny Dizzy.
Oh
I don't
God.
know. I'm just kind of questioning the order of operations here.
Oh no, really? What are we
Why?
doing wrong?
We'll grab the manifold like right now.
Oh my God.
The stable bar stool.
That's right. The stool of leaningness.
Why me?
Why me?
Oh, I just have the worst luck.
Okay, do we care? I'm done. Let's
Okay.
put the manifold on.
All right.
Let's fire this fucking thing up.
Let's go.
Got all day here.
Justin, you in?
Well, I mean, kind of not anymore.
We got 0 day now.
I can hold that wire back.
Jim, you're already doing 2 things.
I've got the light here.
The Jim 2 things, holding the beer and the fucking smoke. Okay. Yeah. Alpha team copy.
Oh. Well, that's going to go on the other side of that. Okay, it's not that bad.
Oh yeah, you guys
Slide her
got
ahead.
it.
That's it.
What a beautiful thing.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that gasket sealed right up.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, where's my funky
Oh,
washer?
she'll be fine. Where's
Oh,
your...
I put it on there already.
Okay.
Okay, there's one nut that's smaller. Look, maybe on that fender.
Late in the evening now.
But it will
Wow.
sing.
We're really... The lighting is so harsh. We're really coming together here. Head is on. Manifold's on. Starter in. Suspiciously few missing parts at this point. Oh, spark plugs. That's almost going to become a factor here soon enough.
Yeah, they could get.
We've got 7 fair ones and 1 broken one. 7 unknowns and 1 definitely not workable. Hey, this is fun. It's like working at the assembly line. Except they probably put the engines together before they put them in the car. But as tune-ups go, fairly extensive.
Yeah. Yeah, little valve job.
Yeah. But you know, this is... Maybe this car's from a time when you would do things like this. Like you might do this once, do a once over on your car.
Well, it's not unheard of, and
Yeah,
you know,
back then, I mean, they didn't sell those valve grinding machines to nobody. Like, people used to take their cars in and get them fixed. Boy, the guy who was doing the $29 valve grind special must have been pissed when these came in. Eh? Didn't make any money on these guys. Are we? 3/8?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go get one. Tuning in for what, round 4 of Around the World, torquing it up. Taking the final pass up to 65. You can't help but feel when you're torquing this many head bolts down that you gotta be getting a seal. You know?
Oh yeah, you would think, right?
Like that's squeezing on there pretty hard. Like you could do the calculations if you were Jim about the total pounds of pressure squeezing that head onto that block now, but it's quite a few.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot. That thing is not coming off. I'm feeling really good about how well this has come together, gentlemen, and the way that starter rips that thing over. This is pretty major moment here, gentlemen. I don't know. what do you guys, what is there to say, really? Let's hope our battery can handle it. All right, man.
Ready?
Somebody gonna run the throttle and the choke. Hang on a second.
That can be you.
Let me. Okay, hang on. Okay, now let me just say that's wide open, that's closed. We don't want to get this backwards.
You say when then, mister?
Hit it, fuck it. Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
How fun is that?
Yeah.
Again? Give it some gas. Yeah. Okay. Ready?
I think we're out of batteries.
Need the charger.
Charge it. That's okay. I'm
Pull the
so.
coil wire out.
Everything we did was right because it started after 2 cranks. It didn't. And if I was a little less cowardly, I could have kept it going. But
Take that, Team Buick.
okay, try it. Now, feeling pretty good about the starter right now, which is working.
I think we
exactly
should give it a
perfectly.
little bit of timing.
Hold
We
coming
doing
out.
it?
All right, go.
I think we gotta give it more
Yeah.
timing.
No, no.
This guy's just on the timing.
Just
Well,
on the-
try it again. See if I'm right.
Well, it's out of gas again.
Oh, is it?
Okay, go.
No.
We're out of battery.
Really again?
Yeah.
Wow, this thing's a monster on batteries. This battery has been killed
Yeah.
more times than the fucking coyote on the fucking Roadrunner show. Okay, hit it. I'm just gonna go wide open. I don't know what to do.
I
We're
think
close.
it just needs more squirt or more gas at this point because I think that bowl's empty. Didn't backfire this time though.
I just want to hear it. If we can get it, I mean, maybe we're asking a bit much. Try it. It's close.
You know what I would do? I say mission
Knock the
accomplished.
rust.
I just think we should try and keep it running, but we keep running out of gas and we're out of battery and
So we need good battery
Yeah.
and a
Yeah, we need
An
a fuel
IV of
supply,
sorts,
I
right?
guess. No, yeah. Okay, let's put the hood on it.
yeah. I'm gonna go home. Oh shit.
Packard team has all vanished, except,
crickets, you know.
well, you're here. So
Well,
we're
yeah.
working on it then.
Step one, at
Step
least
one,
charge
let's
batteries.
charge some
like,
batteries.
you know,
Oh, and then let's rig up some kind of fuel pump. What are we at? This is all Buick stuff. Buick team is very anxiously awaiting piston rings. Like that's can't happen soon enough. Okay, charging batteries, and we'll try again, and then we're gonna wire up a fuel unit. Okay, so got there to starter relay to coil, fuel pump, master power, doodaddy, okay,
custom.
custom unit. So first thing we should test is the fuel pump, really.
See
Okay,
if
I'm
we
gonna
can-
hit it.
I'll keep an eye on the jug
Oh,
to
it did something.
jug to pump interface
ready?
here.
Here.
Jug to pump interface.
Well, and somebody can do the pump. Oh, it's sucking up.
Sucking hard.
We'll look, you can watch it. And then you'll have your pump to carb interface.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Wow, this is like one of those crazy straw commercials from when we were kids. Oh,
Have a good drink there, Kirby.
Oh, look at that.
Can
yeah.
you believe that's better than the factory system? Wow.
It's actually stopped pumping too. Impressive.
Nice.
Well, it should
That's a
just
good
fire right
idea.
up. A little bit of choke here.
Yep. Pull it, I mean, hit the coil and then crank
A
it.
little bit of contact, you know.
Well, you guys going right there, eh? You're going right there.
Yeah, might as well.
Timing is so far back, though. You won't get anything out of it.
You go right for the dyno run, eh? The dyno pull.
Oh, yeah, you got to have at least,
28 degrees initial. Let's go.
yeah. Right off the
Minimum,
bat.
really.
I'm gonna prime. Okay. Coil on. Start. Wow.
It's a real choke fanatic.
What's that?
Pretty tight.
What's
little
spilling?
window.
Your transmission fluid out of your prized transmission is just
Okay,
hissing
yeah.
like a
We're
banshee.
off.
Did you crack those loose? or-
Yeah, and Ash said I didn't tighten them. Shit. So,
Oh, it's got that old engine
Yeah,
smell.
it's got, yeah.
can't say that I'm disappointed.
No.
That sounds decent.
It sounded like 8 cylinders.
Yeah.
Did you guys feel that it sounded like?
Yeah, it
Well,
sounded like it was
we
ready
could-
to clean up.
we
I
could
just
always
gave
try
a
again.
teeny
It
bit and
loves
just
choke.
instantly
One of
stalled.
those, yeah.
Well, it is pretty cold today.
Hey, that's a good sign. That means
That
the
means that the
transmission's
pump is
moving
Well, it's
fucking
pumping.
oil around, you know.
Yeah. I'm not saying that
it's
oil's
oil
any
Came
good.
out, not water.
Yeah. There's a lot of good things about what just happened here. Me grabbing the wrong wrench, just one of them.
I've never seen you so optimistic, Scott.
Okay.
She's not working on the
Did you?
Buick.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. You got a little too greedy with the idle.
Were you trying to go up? Or
Oh, I
down?
was trying to dial it right down.
Oh, I thought you were
Proper
trying to go up.
200 RPM.
Pretty smoky.
Sweet.
You're killing a lot of mice in that
Great,
exhaust system.
great smell. How's the smell? I love the smell.
Old.
It's my favorite part.
Old
that's-
is the
Oh,
smell.
that's some
Oh,
good.
so-
Yeah.
Just Varsol. Burning Varsol.
What's that
That's
lead
that
gas?
lead fuel, right?
Being
You know,
Smell of
you
lead
do
and
that.
gas
Yeah.
burning off the inside of a manifold.
Clean it.
Like random dirty plugs from different cars and plugs that are like the wires are burnt through touching the block and it's still
That's just
like
big plug in their commercials telling you that you need new plugs.
big plug.
Yeah.
Big plug. Yeah.
Better replace
Join
your plug.
together to
It's
fight big plug.
Been 3 months. Time for a
Yeah,
plug
that's right.
replacement.
It's been 3 months. Have you changed your plugs?
yeah.
Got it here. So where are we at on this? This is almost a take then for
Yeah,
today.
that's good. We're positive.
Let's take this back in and charge it.
It's kind of shitty, eh?
Oh, that'll be fine, eh?
I don't know how like
Was it
it's like it melted. Like you can see exactly where the lobe was sitting, and it just sunk into it.
really?
Oh, the rust
That's a lot of
kind of
valve
like.
springs pressure.
Well, it's extremely poor.
Let's
Take
see.
a couple
How
now
bad
off
is it?
Well, it's not very good.
They're all
Like that's awful.
ouchie. Hang on.
I'd almost say awful.
I would.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Holy shit! It looks like one of those channels where they do those digs in World War II battlefields.
Yeah, it looks like
Look,
we
we
found
found
a
our,
fucking shell.
Whoa!
All the
Oh.
artillery around there. Just
No, I mean
In the mud.
that's the worst thing I've ever seen.
The old Civil War fucking reenactment.
Look, it's a
19.
bayonet from 1950.
That's
Not even as
fucked.
shitty as that lifter.
Put what do they call that other
Is
one?
that ever bad?
STP
Oh, yeah.
motor.
Rizlone.
Rizlone, yeah, top end or whatever all that stuff.
Top end, bottom end.
You got like
middle
no
end.
oil
But-
in there. It's
yeah.
just all additives.
What we need is bearings in a
Liquid
can.
cam.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So liquid can.
Liquid cam, yeah. Cam in a can.
Yeah, that's a good product. I bought that before.
Yeah. Well, I got cam in a can in a couple of cars. This is
This
a
flickering light kind of gives me the shits here.
yeah.
Are you under a
move over
fucking
this
strobe
bit.
light or something?
Yeah, it's not
That's
very good.
nice.
Do you want to move over there? Wouldn't be our channel if we didn't point out that's some nice plaid, Jim.
Oh yeah, it's a made in Canada.
That's a
Wool.
real deal, yeah.
Yeah, wool jacket. These cold
Yeah, right. Early
Arctic
September.
falls. Late. Oh man.
Wow, do we need a better tool than that? That looks like a piece of shit.
Looks like somebody's sharpened this already. Holy surrender.
We should mention that we do not have kits. So we have to kind of razor blade all this apart
Oh, okay, yeah.
and save the gaskets if we can.
What are we looking at in there? Mystery.
Looks
Let me get you some light.
not awful. Seen worse. This is some sort of a piece of historically significant debris.
Well, if it digested that, I wonder about the accelerator pump.
Well, I can't see that being good even if it wasn't digested.
Alright, boys. I'm gonna fuck off.
Hey, boss. Good seeing
You
you.
guys have a good night. Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
Always a good time. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a power valve kind of rich.
Oh, look, one goes up, one goes down.
Well, that'd be like a power valve in a Holly then.
Your needles there?
Yeah, cool, eh?
Kind of cutesy.
What brand is this? Carter?
Carter.
This is a Carter.
Carburetor.
The gasket's still intact.
Yeah. This carb looks pretty good inside.
Does the throttle plate move now?
No, not at all.
Stuck still. Eh?
Real stuck. Throw this rag here.
Okay. Is there a base plate gasket on it?
Yeah, there'll be one. Oh,
I
should hopefully be in the kit.
Buick carburetor going back
Yeah.
together. Not wasting a whole
Twisting now.
bunch of time on that. Yep, seems to be no longer seized.
Able to do it all with this one shitty screwdriver here. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's not a good screwdriver. Doesn't feel good.
Looks like it spent a lot of time mixing paint. Not a lot of.
Yeah.
Well, it probably had a life as a screwdriver, then it was too shitty.
Then
It became a paint mixer, and it
Yeah.
looks like somebody took it to a grinder, kind of
Yeah.
got a new edge on it.
yeah, and
Gave it a new lease
brought
of
it out
life.
of retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, dragged it back for one more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of cereal commercials. And
Right.
remember
Right,
the old
yeah,
screwdriver?
reunion tour.
Yeah.
With Shitty Hammer. Hey, can we get Shitty Phil?
Yeah.
Oh man, he's so
Well,
rounded off now. I think he's a 10 peg.
We've got Roberts in the replacement. No new shit. Fucking Torx is filling in.
Torx is on base.
Yeah. Torx
Just
on
filling
base.
in. Right on. Mixture screws. Yeah, the gasket that matters is good.
Do your standard
Standard
old
1.5.
car 1.5. Yeah. Every carburetor in the world will be happy to start at half, 1.5.
Right. You can get fancy later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know what fucking animal the leather came from. Like a brontosaurus or something. Oh yeah, it's kind of
Starting to come apart.
good.
It's not good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're good. 100%, buddy. Yep.
Good.
Okay. These are the tricky thing to get in.
Yeah, these don't
These
look
are
like they're going
not-
to be overly fun to install.
No, it's Buick update time.
Oh, sorry.
So, oh yeah,
Right. Fuck.
productivity sabotage squad on the scene. Where's the Franker sabotage productivity squad? Hey, come here. Psst, psst. Hey, what are you doing over there? Come on. We've recruited.
I want
Agent
Team Packard to know
024.
I'm
Well, you
here
know,
against my will, and
we have to say that the Team Buick was over last night helping on the Packard, so it's only fair.
lovely pile of parts we have here.
What? How much?
I'm on the wrong side to pass
See?
you shit.
Oh, that's fine. Sabotage squad already proving very effective
Cutting production
Yeah.
nearly in half.
by offering to film.
Yeah.
Getting out
And then
of
trying to get a
hand-made
good
tools.
shot, like getting
No
all
time shall be saved with using 2 people on this job.
No. If anything, it'll be half as productive.
It's the nut drop challenge. Ouch. Fuck.
You just nut
A
yourself
part
on the
of
fucking
the
engine.
twist your ankle Olympics. Fuck.
Yeah.
Twisted ankle production.
No, there'll be one more that you can't see for
This
sure.
thing better have a good accelerator pump. Or at least a usable one.
Yeah.
Because we're effed right now. If this doesn't work, I don't know. I guess.
Start
This,
fucking.
This is not the same carburetor. It's not even close, really.
But might have the same pump. Is that what a hope is? You know?
Yeah, I'm hoping that enough parts of it. Well, it's, I don't know.
Still anybody's game.
Still anybody's game. Oh, that's good. Hey, what do we need here? A rubber mallet or? Yeah, there's a mallet somewhere. I think we're getting it.
Oh yeah. Somebody must have glued it down with some. Oh, there she goes.
Just very slow. This is what we're trying to replace. It's pretty much trash. Hello, mini friggers.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so that's wrecked. So, I don't know what's under here. Hoping it's a similar style.
Goofy frankers.
Frankers, you're...
Okay.
What? Is your problem? Is the ball in there?
Now it is, I think. I don't know.
Okay, it's a big moment. Kind of hard to tell. I would say at first glance, I would say worth a look. Okay, well, I'm going to take it out. We're this far. Well, that should do it. There. Now they're the same length. Let's see if it goes together. This one now fits both models. I don't know if we can see it in there. Yeah. Total success story there. Nice save. And so all these guys are working again. Seized up base plate has come back to life really nice. I don't know if we can see it. There. I'm going to start prepping the connecting rod to go back together. That's great news. Okay, if we can somehow come up with some piston rings, it all has to be kind of running by like tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be a very long day. What's today's things you shouldn't do program? These look fine.
Good used pistons out of a good worn out engine, and
yeah, take the rings off of those.
Take the rings off of them. Put Ford rings on the Buick.
Some Ford rings on the Buick. That's
Either
terrific.
way, they're free
park them in
here.
Park them in the bowl here. Oh yeah, it will be good.
Careful,
yeah, great. Thanks, man. I'll let you know.
Okay, good.
So that's ready to rock. That will run, and if we get these, then it's going together tomorrow. Ready for firing up by tomorrow night.
Ambitious.
Might be.
Here's to get all the component A here and component B.
Well, this is the last piece that was. These are the last things we're missing. Salvage some rings. I'm just kind of seeing where we're at with all this. So that's 3 3/16. And interestingly, cam ground. I was not expecting. 10 thou. Well, there you go. I thought that was a later technology. Nice work by the Buick team. First thing tomorrow, we're going to file these rings to fit because they are slightly oversized. They're also quite more than slightly worn, I think. I don't know. Don't know much about that kind of stuff, but you know, whatever. Battlefield surgery. That's all it is. The mighty Carter WCD finished, reconditioned to the point I think where it should function. You know, piston rings. Yeah, that's right now. That's the best we've got. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the morning. But right now, that's all we have. And I've rudely trimmed them so that the ring gap will be, at least there will be one, because these are of course for a slightly overboard engine. So yeah, none of that is particularly awesome, but that's the way she goes, because when you count on the mail, you lose. So we're gonna just file these so that there's no burrs, and we're just gonna install it all and hope for the best, because this thing's running today. I don't care. Well, here goes nothing. Give it a wiggle so it coats it all nice. Okay, good enough. Am I on the crank? We might have to turn the engine over to get it down so I can put the bearings and shit in it. First pass with our new piston here. You can see it's covering the JB weld repair that I did there. It seems to be going up and down rather nicely. And here comes top dead. And yeah, more. Yeah.
It's got to be there. It's
Yeah,
got to be
good.
there.
Go all
Just
the way
sitting there.
around. Yeah, seems to be behaving okay. Well, the next step then is what do you guys think? Oil pump, pan, and then starter.
Reassembly of the oil pump.
Right. So it looks to me like if we were to put something like that
Yeah.
in there, yeah,
With
it's
an
still
O-ring?
too loose.
With an O-ring maybe.
Yeah.
Tighten that up.
Yeah, we don't want it to be able to draw around. And
Get away a
get
little
the
thicker.
biggest one we can. Oh, there we go. So that fits, that's tight, so yeah, I think that still could use, I would put an O-ring in there,
Definitely
eh?
better. Yeah. I think that's your
If you
answer.
have one, why not?
Yeah, if you put one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seal that up.
Okay. Should we hack this off then? And I mean, we could just leave it, I guess. It's pretty gross though.
It is pretty gross. Yeah.
We can wash it,
Agreed.
but it's still gross.
Come on, we are a high-end shop.
It's a high-end outfit.
Ring gap. So I'm not gonna
Okay.
make it different if you
Tune in tomorrow when we mod these two lovely pieces together.
No, tune in right now because this is running tonight. I'm gonna go, I'll be back in 5 minutes and we're gonna have these welded on and there's no reason to believe otherwise, right?
Right.
All right, well, we're gonna just roll the engine over one time. Oops, bonk, wreck the camera a bit more. There's our new oil pickup cobbled together. Okay, roller.
Oh, it's perfect.
How's it feel? What's the squeak?
Could it be dry? Did you put any oil on that? cap?
Oh yeah. We should pressure up the pump then before we turn the engine over. I think that's a great idea. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that idea too.
Okay, well in that case, if we're done under here, let's put the pan back on. Because there's nothing we can do, right? Everybody agree? That the next step to fixing any of that is we dismantle the entire engine.
Right.
And that's not happening.
Oil pressure test. Buick Straight 8.
Look at that.
Here
Wow.
we go.
Oh, that's some crusty.
Oh, that's nice and clean right there.
That's interesting because that's clean sump, clean pump, but everything, this is what's going to happen.
Inside the engine, yeah.
Well,
Should almost put a filter on that, just rather
yeah,
than
just
jump
run
on
it
it.
through a sock, eh?
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's a beauty.
Well, I'm pretty excited that we have that. That's good flow. That's good pressure, and
Yeah.
that's fine. That'll be fine. And if it's doing that when it's just with a drill,
At
that'll be
very low
spraying.
RPM.
That'll be spraying.
Right.
Yeah.
What
that's
does this
great.
connect to?
Probably
That
somewhere
probably
on the
goes
head.
to the head. Yeah, or this goes to the filter, and the filter goes out and into the head. But I don't remember off the top of my head because the head is in another room. Well, that is a huge success. So we have oil pressure. What is next? Distributor or put the lifters in?
Probably put the lifters in
Because we got to plug those holes up.
that too, but also the distributor will be in the way.
Yeah,
Not very much,
agreed.
but it'll be in the
Okay.
way.
Okay, great.
Lifters.
Lifters it is. Now I want pancakes. The lifters are clean and ready to drop in.
So
That
what
was-
happened here with the clip?
Huh? It was rusted off. Because they rust away.
That's what they do.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what they do in good engines.
When you got a really good engine, you may experience a lot of rusted off parts.
Yeah.
I'm just going to dunk them and hammer them in. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it.
Okay, I'm going to wipe my hands off because there's still a fair amount of gravel in those fucking lifter bores. And these are your buddies here. Did we get a nice close-up of... Hey?
Just look at how good that is. That's what you want to see.
That's what you really
Show
want.
us the dish. Show us the dish.
Hey, look at. If I was to stand in the middle there, you wouldn't be able to see me. Hey, look at it. It's Jesus. Did you see that? Turn it back. It's the Shroud of Turin reflected in the rotten lifter. There you go. See? Check it out. Jesus says, she'll be fine.
Yeah.
If Jesus was here, he'd be like, dudes, get a better lifter. Thou shalt not rock a lifter like that. Oh, well. Sorry, Jesus. It's going in. Is this 16?
That is,
whatevs.
Sure.
Why are you starting in the back? Start at number 1.
Well, because
like
it doesn't have its own hole. Right? Crusty.
That little ring.
Yeah, I think that one was supposed to stay out too. That,
Do these actually compress still?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they work.
did?
Yeah, they
No
actually
way.
are fine inside. Look at how nice they move now.
That's sweet.
They were a bitch to get out.
No, after you scrape the rust out of them.
Yeah.
And
okay, if I let go of this and it falls in here, go plink in the pan, then the cam broke in half.
Yeah.
It started going down. I was like, where's it going? Stop. Okay, we're good. 15.
Is what it
We're
is.
going to give this a poor to very poor. And she's a number.
What else we're gonna do right after that?
We're going to put her in. Because it seems, that's right, if Buick team couldn't be here to supervise the final installation of some of this stuff.
Oh, remember to grind the gravel.
Give her the old gravel hone. Gravel hone. Okay, don't forget to wipe your fingers on your gravelly
That
sweater.
looks like another pour.
And it's another 0. Wow.
It's been just
Look at that.
away.
It looks like a meteor crashed in the middle. In she goes.
Wonder cam. We're gonna need some cam in a can.
Kind of brushed her against the cliff's face there on the way in. Light fucking impact. And
oil pump will chew that.
oh, it's another 1 out of 10. It looks like some insane person attacked it with a chisel. That kind of stuff. Sometimes you got to do things that you wouldn't normally do. So all you can do is just enjoy that I wouldn't normally do this factor. Look at that, eh? It slides in. Sweet. Certain amount of gravel kicks up on the landing. And oh, it's a 2 out of 10.
That's a runner.
That's a runner. That's a keeper.
Crown
Really,
stuff.
when you move out of that part of town, this seems like paradise. And it's a 2.
Another keeper.
Yeah.
It's another. It's a runner.
That's a beauty.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm laughing. Hang on. How do you really do a serious take of this, though?
Just let her
Hey,
go. Just let
eat
her
your
go.
heart out, Kubrick. Look at that, eh? Oh, come on. Come on. Don't stall. Come on.
There we go. Ooh, that's poor.
That's so poor. Like, you're losing so much of your life putting that in your engine.
There's a lot of lift you're losing there.
You're losing a lot of performance.
Yeah.
Horsepower.
Of course, at least we're up against an automatic Packard.
We gotta grind the gravel.
Grind,
That
gotta
one-
give her the GG hone. Look, it starts loosening up pretty quickly. And it's fine.
Oh yeah.
It looks like this one looks like a tomato. It's a 0.9. That's a terrible, terrible thing.
That one looks like Franker's.
Look, yeah, it does. It totally does.
Yeah.
That means it's time to go get Frankers.
Yeah.
That is
Wow.
nasty.
That's
Where
horrible.
did that go?
Yeah, what happened to all that? Anyway, in she goes.
Yeah.
In she fucking
Yeah,
goes.
you're asking too many questions.
You don't be asking too many questions. Sun's going down. Largely usable. She's a runner. And she fucking goes. A little chattery, but she's going down.
Had a rough road.
Self-grinder. Oh, come on.
Not ready for this abuse.
Come on. Oh, it's pretty close.
It's on there.
She's good. And it's a... this is like a solid...
I think that's
it's like a
the-
2.1.
I think that's the
It's a 2.3. That's probably the
pick of
best
the lot.
lifter.
That's a
That
pick
one
of the
looks like
lot.
it's actually been turning.
That one has been rotating on a large pail of gravel, but it has been rotating. Yeah. Oh,
Which it will continue to do
and
so.
it'll continue to rotate
Yeah.
as things do.
Didn't want to stay
She's
home.
good, yeah. This bit's getting old. Let's fucking... it's a 1.9. The final one. So, much more catastrophic camshaft damage than we originally thought. So, not anticipating the high RPM performance we might have originally hoped for.
Not for very long, at least.
And now
Wow, what do we do with Uncle Sketchy there?
we make a ring or just runner.
All right, getting ready to drop the head on. Let's have a look. Got a gasket. Oh, nice. Well, what do you think?
Longest head gasket I've ever put on.
That's cool, eh?
Calling that good?
Yeah. What do you think? Does it say top?
It says front, and I can read it.
Okay.
And I
Then
like
pretty.
that.
Wow, that's it. Do you think the guy would spray that with shit or?
You could high tack both sides if you had it.
Oh yeah, I got it. I don't leave home without it. Usually I don't put new head gaskets on, so everything gets about 14 candy coats of that shit. Okay, let's put some candy on it. So, head is down. Putting the push rods back. We had them all numbered and then we didn't.
Then it no
Figured
longer
it would rather
mattered.
that they were clean than numbered.
And
Since we can't see any appreciable difference. And the engine's poo. I like it with all the bits exposed.
yeah,
Doesn't that look cool? It looks like it's some old industrial thing.
I would choose to run my motor like this if I could. I think that's wicked.
We could.
All the action you can handle.
I wonder if we should fire it with no covers.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah.
That's
for
what we'll do, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Look at this, eh? Just the way she came off. It's just petrified. And you don't dare touch it, really. Crusty.
It's like memory foam. Saves its position for you.
Look at this bullshit. Oh,
That's just a thing of beauty.
it'll be fine. Oh man, what are the chances of any of this working?
I think it's gonna work, but if you get your hand anywhere near those wires, you're gonna pay a price. See that? All right.
Yeah, don't get too close to those guys, eh?
High performance Buick here is coming up.
That's gonna arc. Eh?
So bad. You
It's
gotta,
gonna arc
you
everywhere.
gotta gently fish that coil wire out of there.
Where's? Oh my god.
Right there.
Yeah. Fuck it, right?
It's gonna
Fuck
work. You're gonna love it.
Yeah. Never even took
Yeah.
the plugs out. Never took the plugs out. It's the full tune-up without
Full-
doing plugs and wires.
But we certified that they had a gap. There is a gap.
There was in fact an electrode and then a small gap and then whatever the pointy thing in the middle is.
I trust it's all gonna come
I
together.
mean, it's only been full of water for 50 years. Why would it need plugs and wires?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Me and Miles, middle of the night. Hey, buddy, what time is it? I stopped looking ages ago. Fuel. We need fuel. Thank you.
I don't know either.
What are we expecting? We're expecting the timing to be very late, right? Because I think we backed it way off
Yeah.
and turned it. We're live. Ready?
Yep.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my god. So great. Here's a little more fuel. Bitter.
Okay.
Very nice.
I can't believe it. What do you think we give it a half a degree of timing? Because it might be just stumbling out. And that would be clockwise to advance, right?
Yes.
Advance a tiny bit. Okay, you ready? I'm going. I'm going to be over here just because I can't see. And we're live.
Go ahead.
It's pretty impressive.
It's there.
Okay, fuel, top up. This thing is so handy.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay, coil start. Okay, what's that? Did you hear something spraying
Yeah,
out?
I think it's just dirt coming off the K member. Right?
That was
Just had to
outrageous.
hold the throttle steady. Had to build some vacuum in there. And
Everything okay?
yeah, she's great down here. Just dirt coming off the frame.
Okay, I only shut it off because I wasn't sure if you had a runaway or what.
No, no.
Okay, well let's try it again. That was pretty goddamn good, man. You got some leakage there, as long as you're aware.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do. It's just going right to the ground. I think we're
Alright.
okay.
Buddy, one more time. That is unbelievable. It's off. Fucking. It's a regular contributor.
Same old shit.
Yes, Team Buick. What do you want to do? I'm just kidding, man. I'm just joking. I wish them luck, but I mean,